Hi, welcome to Power to Express. I'm Melissa, and with me today I have Summer. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead, play on your playlist and start in child's pose, please. Open out your knees wide. Sink your hips back onto your heels and extend your arms forward. As you do so, rest your third eye or forehead on your mat. You might rub your forehead back and forth a little bit as you start to scan in through your body. And as you settled into this first posture, just a moment to note if you went into the version of child's pose that you always do, or if you really truly just took a moment and listened to what your body needed. This past weekend, I had an opportunity to visit my family in my home where I grew up. And as I was there, I just felt a lot of familiarity with the location, a lot of familiarity with, of course, the home and the things within it. And so I had this level of comfort in which I could relax, be a little laid back, a little careless, and just kind of let things be as they are. And to a certain extent, sometimes yoga can be like that too. If you have come to your mat for a long, long time, if you do the same postures time and time again, there can be this carefree attitude as you approach and go into postures that are familiar. And we can settle sometimes into the place that is most comfortable. But the challenge as you come to your mat today is to notice when you and where you have fallen into those places of a little bit of complacency within the practice, where you need to hone in and to challenge yourself, regardless of what posture it might be. Shift your palms up toward the sky as you set your intention for your practice today. Yes, recognize, celebrate those things that feel familiar to you, that perhaps you're to a point where you find a little bit of comfort within them. But then to note, are you complacent? Have you stopped working? Have you stopped trying within those postures? And can you challenge yourself to do something about that? Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your palms onto your mat, please. Inhale to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out, cat. Round through your back. Arch through your tailbone. Tuck through your chin. Breathe out. Inhale, cow. Stay here. Drop through your belly. Lift up through your gaze. Bring your shoulders on your back. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, tabletop. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. A moment to pause here. Also a moment to notice and to note, did you go to your regular downward facing dog? And you can probably see on your mat where your feet and your hands go to time and time again within your postures. So to know, is that the place that just feels comfortable? Or is there a way that you can make an adjustment so that you are in a true place of work? Breathe out in your downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll, top of your mat. And breathe. Take your feet wide. Release through your head, your neck. You might interlace your hands at your lower back, ragdoll with a shoulder stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out, release any bind that you took. Toe heel your feet in toward each other, hip width distance or big toes to touch. Inhale, mountain, rise all the way up. Breathe. Spread wide through your toes, root into your feet, extend through your fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale, mini back bend, stay here. Cactus through your arms. Lift through your chest, point your tailbone down. Breathe out. Inhale, mountain, reach skyward. Exhale, fold forward at your waist. Breathe in, standing split. Lift your left leg. Pause here for a moment. Lift through your right hip. And then as you look at your left toes, point them down, but then start to point them to the left side of your mat. And as you do so, you'll note that your left hip maybe wants to roll open. Also, some of the weight will transfer more to the right side. Breathe in, close off the hips, standing split. Exhale, low lunge. Release your back knee to the ground. Inhale, crescent moon. Stay here for a moment and breathe. You can bring your hands to your front thigh or extend them up overhead. Really start to hinge forward, stretch across your left quadricep. Breathe in, reach your arms overhead, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Shift over to the left side of your mat. We'll go into a shoulder roll. Extend your right arm perpendicular from your body. Look and see that your hand is in line with your shoulder. Use your left hand, roll over onto your right shoulder. Now you'll have a different degree of mobility just depending on your shoulder joint. Breathe in, breathe out, roll onto your belly. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra, and breathe. Press into your hands. Relax your shoulders down your back. You can take low cobra here as well. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Release your right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. We'll do this one breath. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing split onto your right leg. Exhale, standing forward fold. Left foot meets the right. Breathe in, mountain rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing split on your left leg. Stay for a moment. Flex through your right toes. Point the toe down, then point your toes open. Find that little roll open of your right hip. Inhale, standing splits, close off. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Release your right knee. Inhale, crescent moon. And breathe. Breathe in and crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the earth, over to the right side of the mat. This time extend through the left arm. Inhale, shoulder roll. And breathe. I'll take this gently. So there'll be some opening, a little bit of pull, but nothing that's painful. Breathe in. Breathe out, roll onto your navel. Put your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Once again, lift up. Maybe it's low cobra. Exhale, release. Breathe in, plank. Press that to the backs of your legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, standing split. Exhale, standing forward fold. Breathe in, mountain rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain, reach high. Exhale, chair, airplane, arms. Stay here for a moment and breathe. Now you have the option to rise up onto the balls of your feet in drinking bird. Each time you settle into a posture to ask yourself, am I doing what's just comfortable or can I challenge myself? Breathe out, release the heels. Inhale, chair, twist to the right. Stay here for a moment. Drop down into your tailbone. Reach out evenly through your arms, through your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, drinking bird once again. Chair, airplane, arms on the balls of your feet. Inhale, chair, twist to the left. Stay here, breathe. Pull your belly up and in. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Breathe in. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. As you come to mid-plank pause, inhale, upward facing dog and hold here. So stay in your upward facing dog, push into the tops of your feet firm, squeeze in through your inner ankles, finding neutral chin just like Summer has. Breathe in, breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, squeeze. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, forward fold. Now, if you're like Summer and you made it, that's, oops, sorry, Summer, we're going back to low lunge. We're in low lunge, folks. But if you couldn't get your foot there and it landed like this, pick your foot up and just come to a low lunge. That's great. Inhale, warrior two. Stay here for a moment and breathe. Now, these postures in this Sun B series, ones that you will recognize that we do time and time again, but I really want you to focus. Yes, they might be familiar postures, but where have you gotten a little complacent within them? Really tone in through the glutes. Pinch at your shoulder blades. Breathe in. Breathe out, extended side angle. Stay here and breathe. Firmly press your bottom arm into your thigh. Work to tuck under through your right glute. Roll open through your top shoulder. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, and breathe. Reach up and back. Continue to dive down into your right lunge. Peel open toward your baby toe. Breathe in. Breathe out, chaturanga dandasana. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to elbow squeeze. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Stay here and breathe. Sometimes I'll bring my hands to my hips just to level them out. Reach wide through your arms. Find focus over your middle front finger. Breathe in. Breathe out, extended side angle. Breathe. Lift up through your under oblique. Root strong through the outer edge of your right foot. Exhale. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Breathe here. Point your tailbone down. Pull your belly up and in. Activate through your left arm. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So as you start to move this breath to movement, know where the mind goes. Do you seek the familiar? Do you seek what's comfortable? Or can you continue to challenge yourself and recognize those moments when you're not trying quite so hard? Breathe out. Inhale, rise to tiptoes, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair, twist to the right. Exhale, drinking bird. Breathe in, chair, twist to the left. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. We're going to go straight there. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Hard to talk and do that. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to tiptoes, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair, twist to the right. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair, twist to the left. Exhale, drinking bird. We're to add on. Inhale, single leg mountain. Lift your left leg. Stay here for a moment and breathe. Push down solidly into your right foot. Flex through your left toes. Inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Or the left, excuse me, this is left. Into dancer's pose. And breathe. Capture your left foot with your left hand. Square your chest forward. Hamstring curl to kick up toward the sky. Slow and steady. Breathe out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, airplane, and breathe. Combining your standing split and your airplane, your upward facing dog. Find a little bit of lift in your chest. Push out through your left heel, breath in. Exhale, crescent, airplane, arms. A moment to pause. I laid a little bit short, so I know I need to toe heel my left toes back a bit. Look down, see that your right knee is over your ankle. Exhale. Inhale, thunderbolt. Reach your arms forward, lift your right heel up off of your mat. Now, if you've gotten into your lower back, you can always bring your hands to prayer, but lift into the back of your head, lift through your arms. Inhale. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge to the right, and breathe. You can drop to your back knee, of course, but ask yourself whether you really need to. Could you stay up? Breathe out. Inhale, crescent lunge, come back to center. Pause here for a moment. You can always bend the back knee to draw your pelvis underneath you. Net your rib cage into your body. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Pause. Straighten both of your legs. Double your hips. Exhale, triangle. Bring your hands to your hips. Sat your right hip crease underneath you toward your left heel. Reach, reach, reach. Then to open into your triangle. Hug up on your right thigh muscle. Open your arms to 6 and 12. And then what if within the top arm we found a half bind, whether the hand is at the lower back or in the hip crease, your choice. And then we reach our bottom arm forward. Breathe out. Breathe in, star. Exhale, horse. Stay here and breathe. Open out through your toes, through your knees. Even a moment to close your eyes and kind of have a little gut check moment. Are you really doing everything you can do right here in this horse? And sometimes, I know when I get complacent within my practice, sometimes I get like that in my life. When I went to visit my family, I got a little bit lazy. I was expecting as an adult child my parents to be taking care of me still. Well, perhaps I should be doing a little bit more. And I started to recognize that even within the yoga practice, within our daily lives, our own home lives, our jobs. Are we doing what we can, or are we just fallen into a familiar place? Breathe out. Breathe in, star. Exhale, active runner's lunge, top of your mat. Bring your hands inside your right foot. Shimmy it forward to the top of your mat. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, lunge into your right knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge. Breathe in, straighten. Exhale, your runner's lunge, and breathe here. You can drop to your back knee. You can come to your forearms or your palms. If you've got blocks there at home, you can use those as well. If you feel like you're getting enough within your left quadricep, you can stay as you are. You can also windmill your right arm back and capture your right toes, your left toes. I'm always used to saying the opposite of what is really happening. Breathe in. Breathe out, release any hold that you took. Inhale to a 3-leg table. Extend your right leg behind you. Exhale, open to modified side plank and breathe. I'm going to turn this way so that you can see me, but I want you to lift up your right leg, flex your toes, and then begin to lift your left hand up off of your mat. See if you can find this place where you're balancing just on the left knee. Yeah, you might tap your toes down. You might tap your hands down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Breathe in. Breathe out, tabletop. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to tiptoes, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair, twist to the right. Exhale, drinking bird. Inhale, chair, twist to the left. Exhale, drinking bird. Breathe in, single leg mountain. Lift your right leg. Stay here this time. Flex your toes, lift through your belly. Reach tall through your arms. Inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to the right. Into dancer's pose. Capture the arch side of your right foot. Square your chest back forward. Hamstring curl, kick your leg to the sky. Continue to breathe. Breathe out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, airplane. Breathe. Roll your outer right thigh down. Lift into the back of your head. Can you lift your arms up just a little higher? Breathe in. Breathe out, crescent, airplane. Step down, dance back a bit if you need. Press open through your chest. Exhale. Inhale, thunderbolt. Breathe. You can even bind your hands and take steeple mudra. Pull back through your right hip crease forward with your left hip. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale, revolved crescent. Breathe. With each inhale, lengthen long through your spine. So you exhale, roll under slightly through your right rib cage. And if you're feeling a strain in the bottom ribs, what if you let your right hip drop just a little bit, but keep your legs strong? Breathe out. Inhale, crescent. Stay here. Scissor from your front heel in toward your back toes, as well as thigh to thigh. Reach to your fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse triangle. Stay for a moment. Level your hips. Exhale, triangle. Now sass your left hip underneath you. I'll push mine under me so I can create a long spine. Press your pelvis underneath you. Draw the back of your head, your shoulders to the left side of your mat. Find a half bind within your top arm. Reach your bottom arm forward. Breathe out. Breathe in, star. Exhale, wide leg forward, fold. Turn your toes in line with your heels. Let go through your head and your neck. Breathe out. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to your active runner's lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Pull back. Exhale, lunge in. Breathe in, straighten. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, runners, lunge, and breathe. Breathe out. Find your quad stretch if you did on the other side. You'll windmill up and back with the left arm. Breathe in. Breathe out, release any hold. Inhale, extend your left leg behind you, 3-leg table. Exhale into modified side plank. Lift your left leg up off of the ground, and then to lift the right hand. Maybe one side the balance is better than the other. Or you can tap down, you can come back and forth just like a little teeter-totter. Breathe in, breathe out, tabletop. Inhale, extend your right leg behind you once again. Exhale, bend your knee, point your toe, hamstring curl toward the sky. Reach your left arm forward, back, and around for tiger, pulling its tail. Really kick up through your toes. Square your left shoulder forward, pull back through your right armpit. Breathe in into spinal balance, release it. Exhale, tabletop. Other side, extend through your left leg. Exhale, hamstring curl, point through your toes. Reach your right arm forward with your inhale. Exhale, tiger, pulling its tail. Pull your belly up and in. Square forward through your right shoulder, back through your left armpit. Breathe out. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, tabletop. Breathe in, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. A moment to pause, a moment to come back into your breath. This breath that is so familiar to you. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, fold forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair, airplane, arms. Inhale, single leg mountain. We'll lift our left leg. Exhale, we're going to take reverse dancer. So you'll twist to the right. Bend your left knee. Reach for your toes with your right hand. Square forward to center. Find a little bit of a half bind within your left arm. And then begin to kick. You can also always stay upright. So this is maybe not so familiar to you. A little bit different. And you might be all over the place. As I look at you all, I lose my balance. Breathe out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, chair, airplane, arms. Inhale, single leg mountain. Lift your right leg. Exhale, we'll twist to the left to take reverse dancer this side. So important to note, you need to turn your chest back forward. I'll bring my right hand to my lower back. That helps me actually to keep my hips more square and then to kick into the pose. So sometimes we fall out of it. If I'm really going for it, then a lot of times I will fall. It's when I play it safe, I'm a little bit complacent because I don't really want to work. That's when I tend to be, okay, fine, I'll just stay upright or whatever it might be. Breathe out. Inhale, single leg mountain. Exhale, fold forward. All right, inhale, we're going to come all the way up to standing as I show you what we'll be working into today. So for our peak posture, we've got basically 3 progressions. One is the posture that you might be most familiar with, which is balancing half moon pose. Then we can take, if we want, a Chopasana variation. But perhaps the most unfamiliar is a reverse Chopasana, and I will show you what that looks like. You'll be coming into it from a warrior series, so I will guide you there. You'll be on your right leg, even though I'm on my left. First off, we'll be coming into our balancing half moon. So as we come to balancing half moon, we want to make sure that our left toe or right toes, whatever the foot is straight ahead. And we're kicking out through our extended leg, opening through the chest. From here, you can try regular Chopasana variation. Bend the knee, reach for the arch side of your foot, kick in rainbow. Maybe the bottom hand comes up. Whoopsie, if you go for it, you might fall. Think of your dancer's pose and you just tipped it on its side. So this is regular Chopasana, okay? Today's version is a little different. We're going to use our underarm to capture our leg. So I'll come back into my balancing half moon, find my bind within my top arm, bend the knee, reach back for the toes. Then to begin to slowly kick and open. You might open a little bit more than that. I'm excited to see what Summer does for this. I'm excited to see what you do. Maybe you post videos to our social media and we can see what you did. All right, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Now let's pause here for a moment and find that half bind within the top arm. This is the same half bind that you'll have here in a moment. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior. We've still got our half bind, perhaps. Exhale, balancing half moon. Come forward. Look at your right toes. See that they're straight ahead. I'm going to work this at the same time Summer's working it, so I'm not staring at her. She's doing her own thing over there, just like you're doing your own thing. And one of your legs is probably going to be stronger than the other. We can say right here in our balancing half moon. Maybe we bend our top knee and capture it with our top arm. I'm going to try to go for it all the way right here on this side. Reaching for the foot. Maybe we find it. Kick, 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 kick. Roll open. And you can come out whenever you want. Yeah. You're perfect. Look at her. She's got perfect form. Okay, open to your balancing half moon. Yep, just where we started. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. You're spring loaded from that, people. Exhale, down dog or chaturanga if you think you need it. I should have Summer doing my demos. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay here for a moment. Find that little element of the half bind. That's what you'll do when you're in the reverse Chopasana. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, balancing half moon. So you might come into it. I like to, use the water bottle. Sometimes if I just tip into it, I find more success than if I try to build ground up. You can find the half bind with the top arm. You might use the top arm and capture the foot. And here we come into a reverse Chopasana. Inhale, open to your balancing half moon, maybe. Exhale, warrior two. I hope you had some fun with that. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, down dog or chaturanga if you want it. But the point being that if we get complacent, whether it be within our yoga practice, it be within our lives, our relationships with our families, our friends, things can suffer. We do the same thing time and time again, even if it feels comfortable, if it feels familiar. Breathe out. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale, drop to your knees. Come onto your seat. Extend your legs out long in front of you. Level into your sit bones. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Stay here. You can bend your knees as much as you like, but do try to align your toes over your heels. Pull your heart through to the space above your big toes. And soften your eyes, relax your shoulders. Breathe out. Breathe in, walk yourself up. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your back. As you come to your back, supine figure 4, cross your right ankle over your left. You can keep your left foot on the ground, or you can thread through and grab your hamstring. There are places in your life where things have gotten a little bit too comfortable. You're too familiar with it, and you don't try as much as you did. And it can be hard being an adult. And some of the stuff is the same thing day in and day out. So we fall into rhythms, we fall into patterns. But can we begin to recognize? Exhale into a twist when something does start to suffer. Or when we lost some of that ambition, some of that spark, some of that fire. Breathe out. Inhale, guide your way back to center. Uncross your right ankle. Supine figure 4, other side. Stay here and breathe. But also, likewise, in the opposite in life. Are there places, maybe even within the yoga practice, that you're a bit too scattered? Where you do need some grounding? Where you're all over all the time? And that a step back would serve you better. Breathe in, breathe out into your twist. Stay here. Breathe out. Inhale, bring your legs back to center. Unwind them. Inhale, legs up the wall here for a moment. You did a lot of standing balance. Just a moment to allow the legs to settle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Begin to release into your Shavasana. You can extend long through your legs. You can bend your knees. Shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Allow your heart to lift a little higher. Soften your eyes to your degree of comfort and know that we will be here to support you. And I will bring you out in just a few moments. Slowly begin to notice everything around you once again. Swallow. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Part your teeth, part your lips. Take a breath in and let it go. Touch each fingertip to the pad of your thumb. Feel its texture. Wiggle your toes. With your inhalation, extend your arms long overhead. Reach. As you exhale, bend your knees. Roll to your right side into supported fetal position. Give yourself a moment to pause, to take what you need from this practice today, but also to notice any effects that this practice has had, whether it be on your body, your mind, or your breath. And as you feel ready, use your left hand, press yourself up to a tall seat, face forward with your eyes soft. Breathe out. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, bring your palms to meet. Exhale, lower your hands into your heart space. The teacher, the student, the light, the love within me bows in honor of the beauty, the light, the radiance that glows so brightly within each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a privilege to get to lead you through your practice. Namaste. I'm Melissa. This has been Power to Express. Thank you to Summer for joining me. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again real soon.